Good morning. Wake up, everyone. Wednesday morning. Everyone's already here. Beautiful, 65 degrees and clear. We're
Is it
finally
raining
gonna get
yet?
some rain. Not today, but Thursday's the big day, so we'll see.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Almost a full moon outside this morning, yet no rain. If you've noticed, all the fields are brown already. Join us today on set one, Coach Cody Gross. Y'all know I wasn't here last Wednesday. I was on my way to the beach the next day, but I was sleeping late. Melanie filling in this morning for Roy. I don't know who you got with you, Melanie, but it looks like a superhero. And David Turner, the #1 insurance man in the whole world, just back from Papa Rocco's too.
Yeah.
We need to open one of them up here, Dave. That's mean you just go in business.
Papa
Why
Rocco's
they do that?
Yeah, put Papa Rocco's 2 up here at Athens. You think people would eat oysters year round?
Oh, yeah.
Up here?
Cody, you eat raw oysters?
I do.
All righty, man. I had 2 or 3 dozen while I was down there. I always heard, if you ever get sick on one, you'll never eat them again. Fortunately, I ain't never been sick on one. Zach, roll tide. What are we favoring? About 30 over Texas A&M this morning?
I can't. We were just talking a minute ago. Last night I heard it's up to 19 and a half.
It is up. That was yesterday afternoon.
And they said this morning Auburn is double-digit favorite now on Arkansas.
I'm sticking with Arkansas. Arkansas and Ole Miss
Straight
this
up on
weekend.
that. I mean,
They're going to go all the way.
bad, but I mean, I really do. Arkansas played real good against Ole Miss.
We'll see. We'll see. And don't let me forget, Hometown Market brings you this portion of the program each and every day. Today's Wednesdays are specials. That's when their 4-day specials come out. You'll see them in all the area papers this morning. Plus, Gloria will have them for you in just a moment. They're saying there's a chance of rain tomorrow. Gloria's about to tell you all about it. Of course, on Thursday, we'll have the coaches in here again. I've got 1 today. We'll have 2 more up here tomorrow. We'll talk about everything going on football-wise. And Joseph, I don't know if he's got a car or not for tomorrow, but we'll fill in something. Next week, the robotics team's going to be here. Is that from Lindsay Lane or is that from Matt?
It is. Lindsay Lane Christian Academy.
Lindsay Lane. All right, let's get it cranking. Here's Gloria. We get the same old forecast that we're getting sick of hearing.
Sure are. 65 clear skies and temperatures today, pretty much the same as we saw yesterday. High temperatures around 88. Partly cloudy skies, though, yesterday afternoon, and almost looked like we could have seen a shower, but no such luck. No rain today to even talk about, but tomorrow, according to the Weather Channel, we're at 60% chance of those showers and possibly some scattered thunderstorms. So just keep an eye on that with temperatures. Goodness, tomorrow 80, looky there. And with that rain, a little bit of cooler temperatures, hopefully here to stay. Well, I say here to stay, but look at that Tuesday of next week, back up to 80. So look at that, 40s for the lows. That's going to be really, really nice in time for a fire outside. Let's talk about Dixie. They're having one big, huge event. That's Friday, October 28th. Get out there, save big. They have a 1-day sale, 20% off all units. So they've got those, what is that, Shindawa?
That's the way I'd say it, Shindawa.
Shindawa.
You know, I have a way of pronouncing words. Correct.
You do. That's why I was going to let you do that.
Each and every time. So I'm able to do all
actually
kind of
nice.
words. Melanie, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
I know you're not used to getting up this early. You're used to massaging people all day long. Give exercise classes down at Herbs and More.
He does
Talk
that
about that
much.
just a little bit. David, you looking good this morning. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, thank you.
Oh. So you watched another. How many times have you watched the Alabama-Tennessee game?
Probably 4 times already.
When you texted me yesterday, it was just coming on SEC Network, and well, guess what happened? My cable went out. But luckily, it was in a point where we weren't scoring a lot. So you getting ready to take off a couple of months. So the season's about over with.
Yeah, it is.
You'll be done.
Yeah, we'll be straight into the off season though.
All right, this is in the Decatur Daily. When was the last time it rained in North Alabama?
Oh, goodness.
Officially.
September
Longer
2nd.
than that.
September 18th, 0.13 of an inch of rain.
Someone got a little bit of a
I mean, really.
sprinkle.
There's a 20% chance today and obviously about 70% tomorrow. How much are we below average for the year?
A ton.
Couple inches.
8.
8 inches. Oh my.
Wow.
That's quite a bit.
Do
And
not
it is,
start any
You know,
fires.
it is so dry. You know, you can't hardly get out. Let's go to Zack right now with sports brought to you by KFC.
It's time for Sports with Bama Zack. Brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. The best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County.
Don't screw this up.
Go KFC. If you're hungry today, they'll hook you up chicken livers, chicken, whatever they got, and you hurt and ailing, go see all the gang at Herbs and More, and they'll hook you up with anything.
Zach's going to start doing his own infomercial. I'm
Hey,
telling you, he'll be one of them late night superstars.
So I'll see Dr. Hatfield today at Ortho Sports. So we'll see what happens if I'm here tomorrow or not.
You better be here, Zach. You ain't got many days off, man.
Well, this depends on what the
How many
doctors
sick
do.
days you think you going to get?
I don't get none. I don't take any sick days. Ask my employer.
Well, every time I turn around, you're having a yard sale.
Well, yeah, but I'm not there. My parents are having yard sale, not me.
What do they buy? Junk to go from one place to another?
Hey, they just accumulated it over the years. So, but Mom can't watch right now, so we can talk about that. So,
You talk about her. Come on, Zach.
Hey,
What you got?
Alabama, Jamie, you sent me the article yesterday. Texas A&M wide receiver, they're using that point spread as fuel. That's what we were talking about last night at our Bama meeting in Greenbrier. You know, a lot of times, you know, that I would rather be an underdog than a 19.5 point favorite because that gives other teams something to go after. So, but yeah, Brad.
Okay, when was the last time Alabama was underdog?
Well, yeah, they were. They picked them one time last year, wasn't it? And they beat the snot out of the team that they were the underdog. Georgia. Wasn't it the Georgia game?
No, the Georgia
Georgia's
game. Or is
last
that an even?
No, they were underdog on one game because they said it hadn't happened
It was the Florida
in years.
game, SEC championship
It's the
game.
past. Move on.
So it's
You running this show or not?
I am.
Move on.
Move on.
But hey, Auburn, big game for them this weekend. They're trying to avenge that 54-46 overtime loss they had last year, and they're a double-digit favorite. But I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. Kirby Smart has says he has lost no confidence in anybody, but I think a lot of Georgia fans have lost confidence.
He made some bonehead calls.
But I mean, you got a guy like Chubb. I mean, I know.
Tell him, Zach, how to do
If
it.
Coach Gross had a guy like Chubb, he would run the guy instead of a 180-pound running back and give him the ball and win the ball game. But
Everyone's a coach.
good job, Coach. He didn't do it. So
Why don't you get Zach on your sideline? I think Clint's probably about tired of it.
Not enough.
I don't know. I think he's probably getting ready to fire me. So. But
Well, that's your
game
rumor.
game four for the Dodgers. They're up 2-1. The Cubs. Everybody said this was the Cubs' year, and they got a chance to go down 3-1. 20-year-old pitcher Urias will be going on the mound for the Dodgers. And then the Blue Jays kept their hopes alive. They avoided a sweep, so they're down 3-1.
Hurry up and get
on
to
that.
the big story.
Yeah, the big story, if you haven't heard this, y'all, this is a true story. Pat died denies he held a man against his will after a crash.
What?
Y'all heard about that?
A 66-year-old Knoxaloga man claims former Auburn University coach Pat Dye fell asleep while driving, crossed the center line, hit him, and then held him against his will at the coach's
Hostage.
Macon County hunting property.
He was probably just trying to give him some free
This was
hunting
filed.
lessons.
Crash happened at 12:35 July the 6th near the intersection. We won't go into all that. Dye was driving his 2006 Toyota Tacoma, according to the
Sponsored by Auburn.
Of the allegations, Dye told AL.com that is 100% a lie.
Well, the man claims that Dye was intoxicated.
Well, that's no surprise.
And he's also claiming Lynn Huggins, one of Pat Dye's employees, he came to the scene and helped Pat Dye do this. So
Why are we just now hearing about this?
I don't know. And Wes Neighbors and Steve Moulton have him on his show once a week on 97.7. So I'll have to ask him about that. So he ain't mentioned that he had a guy against his will at his house. That does seem kind of weird on both ends on that. So we'll
Maybe
see
it's
what
not.
happens on that.
Is that it?
That's all I got. that story's enough to.
Are you
make
sure
you-
you can't use him?
Oh, come on, Cody.
I think we're good.
I did graduate there 35 years ago.
What year was that, Zach?
1981.
1981.
Me, Bill Matthews, and Grayson Bailey. That's a pair. That's a threesome right there.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah.
Greg Skipworth.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Greg will be up here tomorrow. We'll have all that bunch up here tomorrow. Let me take a break right now. We'll come back. I'm not going to play Judge Jamie. They Melanie's favorite game. Cody he done read up all night studying up how to play.
Very disappointing.
If you really need these Vanna sausages, I'll let you have them today.
Donate 'em.
I got some great questions though. But anyway, I'm getting there. I've gone through a case. Actually, people have taken these.
Some.
They're very good for you.
I don't know what they did with
Let me
them.
take a break. Y'all hang on.
Brought to you by Bill Matthews, attorney at law.
All right, in place of Judge Jamie today, Cody Gross's favorite game show of all time, we'll just go with, I can ask you some questions.
Just go with Cody.
We'll just go with Cody today. All right, man, what happened? Had another close one?
We did. Should have had a show last week. We won the week before.
Yeah, I know. I can't say I didn't want you
Well, let's
bragging
talk
too
about
much.
that one.
I didn't want you, let's talk about it
Let's go
too.
back 2 weeks.
Let's go back 2 weeks.
Now, 2 weeks ago we beat Columbia 17-0, but really didn't play very good. So we played a lot better in our losses than we did in the win. But I'm not going to complain about a win. And then last week Hazel Green got us 20-7. We were up 7-0 at the half, and gave up. Basically didn't play very well on about 3 plays defensively, and they were for touchdowns. Other than that, played very, very good. And offensively didn't play very good. We had chances to be up probably 21-0 at the half and didn't do it. And you can kind of get that feel that, we had an opportunity to do it. We kind of missed the boat on it. But, again, played well for the most part. Hazel Green's a good football team. Record's not great, but in our region, the record is not indicative of how good you are.
All right, who you got? You got 2 games left.
We got Austin.
Oh, an easy one.
Yeah, they're the leaders in the region.
Yeah.
And, made a semifinal appearance last year.
Right.
They're going to be extremely tough. And then next Thursday we play at Huntsville. That'll end our season next Thursday.
Yeah, well,
Let's go back to that win. How exciting was it after the game?
Kids were excited, but honestly, I wasn't.
You weren't?
Because again, we didn't play very well, and talked to our guys all the time about success of being the best that you can be. And we went over there, and at our place, we played in great crowds, great atmosphere. Our fans have been tremendous, on their feet cheering, and we go to Milton Frank, and Columbia had 39 fans.
Oh.
You look in that big stadium, you look across, and it's empty. It's quiet. You can hear what their coaches are saying on the other sideline. So the environment was a lot different.
So they don't have a whole lot of support for their...
No.
That's sad.
I've heard that for years over there.
Yeah, I think they had 35 players and 30-something in the band. I mean, there's less than 100 people on the other side when you count players, band.
You don't have that problem.
We don't have that problem. And, sometimes you almost take it for granted. But it's we got great crowd support.
Well,
you can't let that affect how you play. But we're a young football team, and we let it affect us, I believe.
All right, you've been back here. This is your first season coaching at Athens. What's it been like? I know I asked you that earlier in the year, but now with 8 games in, what's it been like?
It's been challenging, but it's been about as much fun as I've ever had. And we're 2-6, which says a lot about our coaching staff, because they're good men. And they're fun to be around. We love each other, and that in turn we love the players. The players' relationships are good, so the culture is good.
One thing, and I've been wanting to do a little skit on this that irritate me to no end about it's mainly college coaches. Why is it they get up there and brag so much about the other team, knowing they ain't that good? Why don't they just come out and say, we're going to stomp them this week. Y'all saw how they played last week. Y'all seen what we got. They got no chance.
That's why
don't
you're not
they
coach.
do that?
Well, Bear Bryant didn't
Respect.
do it. Bear Bryant was, I can probably go back to him. He poor-mouthed his team, and we're not very good, and those kinds of things. So probably
It's called being humble, Jamie.
Never one of my more famous words.
Yes.
Hey, let's talk about something else
Yeah.
you did. You
Or
spoke over
psychology, you're right.
you spoke over at Cowboy Church the other day. You do, and we interviewed you a couple years ago, and you were speaking at the Baptist Church here on 72. You do a lot of that?
not anymore.
You too busy?
When I was in college, I spoke all the time, but then I became a has-been.
I was.
Yeah, and it was like 5 times a week. I was going places, and
Well, you'd won 3 national championships.
That's
right.
why he was.
And,
on
and I
the
remember
front.
thinking, I remember telling my uncle, who's a preacher, I'm kind of getting tired of this. I mean, because you never heard of preaching. I was always doing it, and never got to go to my church, and he said, enjoy it because you got a small
Paid a
window of
lot too, though,
opportunity.
didn't he? Paid a lot too, didn't he?
Sometimes he did.
Pass the hat for Cody.
But he said, he says, small window of opportunity, better take advantage of it. And he was right.
Did you always
people
have the
forget you
same
pretty
message?
quick.
Did you always do the same message?
For the most part, yeah. Yeah, occasionally be something different, but basically give my testimony and I usually would talk out of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 24 through 27, where it talks about, Paul's talking about running in a race, and all those run, but only one gets the prize. And then he says, they do it to get a crown that will not last, but we for a crown will last forever. And talking about the world chasing everything that's not going to last, and we for that crown that's going to last forever. So.
Pretty good.
Well, next
for a
time you're up here, I'll
football
just give you
coach.
the rest of the show, and you can
Hey,
teach us that whole thing.
Hey,
too.
I'll take it.
All right, Cody, good luck, man. Hope maybe we'll see you Sunday at Lindsay Lane back, where we missed last week, too. But
Yep, I'll
anyway,
be there.
anybody needs Cody to come out and speak, don't call him. He ain't going to do it, okay? he's tired of it.
No, I was tired of it years ago, but that's probably only done it 2 or 3 times in the last year. Don't get many calls anymore. I'm just an old
want
guy.
'em?
Oh, yeah. I'd love to do it.
Call him. He's available. They'll probably call you. We'll start
Still a
to fill
great
in sometime
speaker.
on some churches on Sunday.
That'd be fine.
All right. Thank you, Cody, for coming up. Congratulations on this leading the kids in the right direction.
That's
Well, thank you.
important.
Always.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a break. Come back. We'll talk with Melanie next. We'll talk about getting a free massage or something down at Herbs and More. How she
No.
Hey, let her get her hands on you.
She
Y'all
can't
hang
wait.
on. Wait a minute.
Today's words of wisdom. Today's words of wisdom. You can't have a better tomorrow if you are thinking about yesterday all the time.
Think about today.
I know it. Glory, back to you.
Well, thank you, Zach, very much. Melanie with me this morning, and of course, rock star over here, Shane. Those are your cool glasses, aren't they?
Actually, they're regular glasses.
Yeah.
I broke my others because they can bend really good, but they both bend out flat. So
So you're doing the best you can with those?
I broke those, and since these ones don't really bend, I wear these ones, and now I know that these ones don't bend, so I don't try to bend them.
Good thinking. Very good thinking.
And I came with him too.
All right, Melanie, you're so cute.
Thank you.
What's going on at Herbs and More? Let's talk about Herbs and More.
We are having a blast down at Herbs and More, getting everybody healthy for fall, making sure that we've got all the mucus coming out so we can avoid all the fall colds, and we're stocked up on our local honey, so that way we can go ahead and be ready for any of those allergy season
Honey,
type
the cure-all.
things. Yes, and cure-all it is. That's actually one of the things that we came to talk about today. A couple of years ago, when Shane was around 3 years old, he got his vaccinations, and I know that coincidence doesn't mean causation, but in our opinion, it definitely did cause a lot of problems. He developed a sensory processing disorder, which was along the autism spectrum, and since then we've done foot detoxes, completely changed the diet around, and then we still had one little last hurdle, and that was accidents at night. And children, after they've been hurt like that, they develop kind of a breathing problem at night. And so he would sleep very, very hard, but the breathing was never level. And so I could go in there and I could say, hey, let's go take you to the bathroom, let's get up. And he couldn't get up. And I could see him just struggling, just really wanting to get up and sleeping so hard. And I would stand him up, and it was just crazy.
Not that he was just overexerted throughout the day. He was
No,
actually
he just really
out.
couldn't get up, and he was like, Mom, I'm trying. Well, we started looking up some natural ways to do it, and we found something that works, and so we wanted to share that today. And
Great.
Shane says he's not scared to share it because he knows that God is on his side, and he wants other people to know so that they won't be embarrassed either.
Well, what was the remedy?
It is a tablespoon of honey. And
Honey
it's
and
just,
cinnamon, and it's
Honey, cinnamon. Would you write it on
honey
your
and
hand?
cinnamon and cranberry juice 1 hour before I go to bed. And then this was something that happened a long time ago, but it was when we were with our church, and well, I was
What? You have a microphone on. Calm down.
that. Well,
You got to get comfortable before you can tell your story, so give them just a moment. All right,
thanks.
there you go. You good?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Well, I was riding a go-kart, and I wanted to ride again the second time, but my mom said no, and she called me, and then I jumped off the go-kart,
Golf cart. I
golf
remember that.
cart, and then I got run over from. This didn't hurt me. It just did it a little. But Mom was really scared, weren't you?
It was definitely one of the more frightening times in my life.
So you gave him a teaspoon of honey and
Yeah.
the mixture and everything. And what changes did you immediately see, or did it take a while? What happened?
It was the first night. It's a tablespoon of honey, and it's a little less than a teaspoon of cinnamon sprinkled on the top of it. And he was like, Mom, it's like a dream come true. I get to eat sugar before going to bed.
Nice.
And it really does help. And there's a science behind why it helps, but the bottom line is that it helps. And we did that, and for about 2.5 weeks, no accidents. We added the cranberry juice an hour before bedtime because it just kind of helps clean the kidneys,
Right.
clean the bladder, that sort of thing. So that way, you know, he's going to bed clean. And pumpkin seeds, because they help strengthen the bladder, and it's fall, so it's easy to kind of get him into the spring of things. That's funny, but to get him into the season and enjoying things.
Stay still, just a minute. There
But
you go.
so we do that, and that's his snack, and it just helps make the bladder strong. But no, don't play with the mic. Don't play with the mic.
So what can people do if they come to Herbs and More? Not only can you get a massage from Melanie, but also you can talk to her about different issues, not only just maybe some autism or trouble with children at night going to the bathroom. I mean, just you study a lot of things, so
Yes,
pretty
ma'am.
open. She's very easy to talk to, and she loves to talk.
Very smart.
And she's very smart. That's right, Shane. You are right. All right. Well, still doing massages. Do people just walk in, or is it best to call you and schedule an
It's
appointment?
best to make an appointment. Most of the time I'm in session. Usually when people walk in, I have just enough time to talk to them and schedule an appointment before I have to go back into session. So it's best to make an appointment.
All right. Well, great. There's Melanie. Give her a call. Call Herbs and More, and you can contact them. Of course, all their different items that they include, too. Don't forget that MSM, and also they have the sale day where you can get at least 20% off. We'll be talking about that more as it gets closer. Yes, Shane, what would you like to end with?
It also has Zambucus. It's a really good, it looks kind of like a cough drop, kind of, a little bit, but it's really good. And
It helps.
did we have 2 bags or 1?
Well, it works. It tastes good, too, and the kids don't mind taking it. All right, Melanie. thank you
Actually,
again.
it's very yummy. That's why
Yummy.
I don't mind taking it.
Well, I don't blame you one bit. All right. Well, thank you very much. It's been delightful. And that school project you did was wonderful. Don't take that off just yet. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, David Turner's going to be talking with us as well. And I think we may even get to visit some with the Duggars via tape. We'll be right back. Good morning, everyone. We got to do weather. Let's quickly go over that. Oh, my goodness, David. David, you're so funny. 66 degrees. It's clear outside. There is that 20% chance of a shower today, but don't hold your breath until possibly tomorrow. Well, yeah, don't do that anyway. Thursday, though, we do have 60% chance of scattered thunderstorms and rain, according to the Weather Channel. So fingers crossed we will see some rain. It will not be near as much that is needed, but we will keep on going. All right, let's talk about Dixie Auto Parts right here on Highway 72. Friday, October 28th. Get down there, save big. They've got
That's next week.
20% off all units. Well, we're just going to talk about it for several weeks. So there you go. You're going to save a lot of money. Get by there. 232-8811. Give them a
Before I
call.
talk about David, let me talk about me for a moment. I got any pictures.
Shocking.
That's Gloria on the right.
Hey,
That's our
Harold
new best friend,
at
Harold out at
Mediacom.
Mediacom.
My favorite bald guy ever.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, where's that? Look at this tattoo he's got.
Talk about a
I said,
fan.
you a Bama fan? He said, look, let me show you something. Now that's a tattoo. David, that's what you need.
Oh, yeah.
I said Jamie would cry if he had
That'd
that.
cover my whole butt. I ain't getting. I don't care.
That
I love
was
Alabama
enjoyable
football,
hanging out
but
with
I ain't
Harold.
getting no tattoo.
No, me either.
Yeah.
No, I have to pass on that.
Yeah, I ain't going. You just
How many more times am I going to have to watch that Alabama-Tennessee game, and how many more times are you going to watch it?
I don't know.
Good one,
I've watched it like 4 times already.
Yesterday.
I can't watch it enough. I mean,
I swear, when you text me, if just come on, I say, hey, I'm watching it now.
I almost texted you and said, what do you think he's doing right now?
Hey, you was at Carib the other day for a big agent's
Yeah.
on you. Went to Papa Rocco and had lunch.
yeah, we were down there last Sunday to Wednesday.
That's the second time you was there in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you try this time?
The pizza.
It's
delicious.
Yeah, it was good. I actually got one to go too.
See, that's perfect in the
everybody
room.
had been coming up to the room, you know, and so I just.
Oh
had-
yeah, because you had the nicest room of the whole boat.
Yeah.
Good hostess.
Yeah, for some reason.
Why don't you buy us a place down there?
Yeah, I wish I could. I checked on the prices. Those things are a little expensive.
I saw when I was down there, we were there a couple of days, right after you were, and it said wanted. It was a sign up at the go-kart place, wanted, looking for this man here who rammed a kid into some adults.
No, I ran an adult into the kid.
Okay, well, vice versa then.
That's what it said.
Yeah, no, we went. You know, Joe, that's been on the show. You know, my manager, went with us, and we had about 5 of us riding the go karts, and you know, we kind of got a little competitive, and I wanted to win the second one, and I was going to win at no cost.
And you're an insurance man.
Well, we didn't have insurance going on right then. I mean, you know, you got these rails around that go kart for a reason, so you can bump people.
That's something
or at
we
least.
haven't
Hey,
tried.
speaking of insurance, speaking of insurance, which you're good at, and you are our agent, and as is Roy's and everybody else that's
Many,
associated
it
with the
seems.
program almost. I just read an article this morning talking about death rate is up among teenagers, and texting is becoming a major concern.
Yes, it's and every time I'm riding, either down the road on my bike or if I'm just
See it.
driving, I see people texting all the time. And I'm getting where I'm about ready to just start honking and saying stop. You know? But I mean, I almost got hit one time because a teenager. She looked like she was about 19.
Well,
We
it
only
ain't just
got hit
teenagers
by
either.
adults.
No.
Yeah.
Adults are
Looking
adults
down.
are just as bad.
Worse,
Oh, yeah.
they should know
Right.
better.
And the other thing I read, State Farm, which is they provided some information, and a big competitor to yours, but they're the largest agent, I think, in in Alabama. 28,000 deer accidents reported within 2 or 3 months
Deer
for the
big.
state
Oh, yeah.
of Alabama.
Yeah, deer is that's, I mean, you got to really watch for them too. And that's one thing now with us, it's not an at-fault accident. Some companies will charge you.
What do you mean it's not at fault?
Yeah, if
Some
they don't
companies, when
cover.
you hit an animal like a deer, they will just still put a surcharge on you and consider that an at-fault accident, which we still don't.
So it won't count against
Yeah, it won't
you.
count
Really?
against you, and your insurance won't go up just because you hit a deer. You know, now some companies do charge that.
Yes, they do.
And they'll tell you
I've
that
in the
till
past.
All
after
right,
you-
what's new with Country Financial? You still in your new location over there. If y'all haven't been by the behind Zack's on Highway 72.
Easy to find.
What's going on though? What all you writing these days?
Just a little bit of everything. But first, I want to do a shout out for one of our employee reps that's been working there. He's going to be a year next month. He said, "You've never even mentioned me on the show." His name is Anthony Wallen, so I told him I would give him a shout out today.
You want me to send him a bill?
Yeah. He's an Auburn fan, so go ahead and send him one.
Ooh, double it. We'll double bill it.
Yeah, that's the
wanted
only
a
thing
good
wrong with
shout-out.
him. But you know, he's a good guy. I really like him, and he's been working out of our office probably.
You did fill
3 or 4
that
months.
position that you had open in the office?
Yes, I did. We had, my customer service rep is now working for Joe at area office. She's took the LA job, and
Which I
of
have to
course-
say was very nice of you to recommend her for that job, even though you hated to see
You'd be
her
surprised how
go.
many people I've recommended you a job to.
I get my own job.
Yeah,
The day I have to get a job, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't really want to lose her, but I mean, it was a better position, and so I always want to see people do better. So
Right.
I, reluctantly
do.
let her go. But yeah, we've got a new girl that got hired. She's it's her 3rd week, I think.
And she hasn't left, so good.
Yeah, she seems like she's doing really
She
good.
know
Her
you're
name's
not-
Melanie, and she's doing really good. I've
Does she
known
know
her
you're
for
not
years.
there a lot?
She's starting to find that out. Yeah, she kind of got thrown into the fire real quick. And I
Yeah,
told her
I
that.
bet
I was
so.
like, I'm sorry, but
I gotta go.
Yeah, I won't be here, like these first 3 days. I hope
Do
you're
a
going to
lot
be
of
all right.
people come by the office, or is this mainly with you? I know you like
You
to
can
go
pay
out
your
and visit
bills
people. Do most
there.
people, do you go visit most people?
Yeah, it's a little mixture. I mean, here lately we've been, I've been in the office a whole lot more because, I've been trying to be there for her because she can't do a whole lot.
She's learning.
She's learning, yeah, and she hasn't got her license yet. So I mean, we still got to do, we got to be there to do certain things. But I'm still going out and seeing people. I still do a little bit of both. People will come in the office, and then like somebody calls in and wants a quote. I like to go out and meet them, if I can, if that's all right with them. Sometimes they, they don't
It's
have
easier to tell
time.
people face to face.
Well, not just that, but I want to
don't
build a
miss anything.
relationship with the people that I'm trying to earn their business. I mean, I want you to know me. I want you, to get to know you. And, when you're talking on the phone, getting a quote, you can't get detailed information. If I go to the house and I actually see what, I can, you might have a custom kitchen where the quote that somebody gave you on the phone, all they're giving you is just a bunch of numbers. They didn't even ask you questions. And if something happens to your home and it's not insured properly, you're not going to be able to rebuild it the way you had
I'm
it.
gonna be mad
'cause it's
at
not.
you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're going to be exactly. And if you're not got your liability limits high enough,
Yeah.
if there's a whole lot of stuff that. It's not just a cookie cutter business. I mean, a lot of people like to just, okay, here you go. You just need this. Well,
And
they
they
didn't
think
even.
that bottom number, that lowest number, is the best because it's cheaper than anything else until you have that one accident
Exactly.
and find out, well, oh, that's not covered. You've got
Right.
this plan.
Right, and that's what
That
we
makes
were
a
talking about too. About a lot of times the cheapest is not always the best
Compare
because
apples to apples.
when claim time comes, they might not be paying the claim, or you don't know who to call. You're talking to somebody on a 1-800 number line. They might switch you around 3 or 4 times, like a cable company that I won't mention. But goodness gracious, I will
You'll
not.
get that straightened out.
Yeah.
So basically, your
It's
number one
easier to
thing, you
give
do
up.
everything but dental and health.
Yeah, no health and no dental.
And they don't loan money.
Yeah, we do not loan money, but we do have investments.
But more
we
than
do.
likely, you're going to save somebody money just like you did us and like you did Roy.
Most of the time-
You're talking about thousands of dollars a year.
Right. Most of the time we can save people
Beneficial.
money, but now in certain situations, with the coverages and everything, I've been comparing a couple lately that, their deductibles were a lot higher with this other company, so that that was one reason. But I mean, we're still going to do business probably because of the fact that everything was covered correctly, and it wasn't. We're not out of the.
So you're thorough.
I try to be.
You
Well, you
are.
have been with us. I mean,
Yeah, I
we got
try my
everything
best
We
to
got
be.
insured with Country
You
Financial.
are.
So.
And two, I mean, I want to talk about herbs and more. I'm actually doing the vitamin B12 shots now, and I'm actually starting to
Zack,
feel
do
that.
an infomercial.
Yeah, come on, get you doing it.
And I'm doing a couple of things that they recommend. So I mean, you definitely need to go see Herbs and More.
All right, let's talk about one of your other favorite subjects.
Alabama.
football.
Yeah.
And they didn't think they'd have anything to talk
Can you
about.
believe we're up 19.5 point favorite?
Yes and no. I mean, I've watched Texas A&M. I'm really bad about watching games.
No.
I'll record games and I'll watch it
Like
later.
watch every
Analyze
player.
Yeah, I watched that Texas A&M Tennessee game again last night, and I just if we come out and play like we've been playing, I think we might beat them by more than 19.5. But then again, they got those tall receivers, and they start throwing. If Trevor Knight starts throwing those pinpoint accuracy passes,
If he gets a chance.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, if we can put pressure on him,
There's
smack
a
him
lot of ifs
around.
in what you just said.
You know,
so basically,
David,
we don't
so you're
know.
predicting a beatdown.
I'm saying it could go either way. It could be close or it could
Again,
be a beatdown.
you don't know.
But I think it's going to be a beatdown. 'Cause
You're going to be there.
yeah, I'm going to be there. So hopefully it's going to be a beatdown. Yeah.
What
I'm
about the
hoping.
Auburn game?
Which Auburn?
Arkansas.
Oh, I have to go with the Hogs.
I do too.
I think the Hogs are looking pretty good.
Yeah, but they're double digit. They're like a 10-point underdog.
Is it at Arkansas or at Auburn?
Auburn.
It's at Auburn?
Auburn.
Okay, that's going to help Auburn because they always play better at home. But now those Hogs, they got a pretty good team.
There.
But now Auburn is starting to play a lot better, and their defense is good. And that
I hope
running
LSU
back.
gets beat too.
Me
Yeah, I
too.
do.
About
I'm sick and tired of hearing
David,
about
we got
LSU.
15 minutes to go. You got anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I believe we can keep going. I mean, if we want to talk about football, now I can talk about
y'all
football all
get-
day.
No, I don't want to talk
Sign
about
up with the
football.
#1 agent in North Alabama. There's his building right behind Zaxby's. Do business with David Turner, Country Financial.
It's a
He
free
will
quote.
save your money. Good-looking dude, too. And he's a Bama fan, but he'll take Auburn business, too. Go by and see him or call him 233-3310. Anything else?
just, appreciate everybody that has given me a chance to earn their business.
You do good, David.
Way to go,
You're
Mr.
a good
Humble.
guy. I know. It's
And I
sincere, too.
appreciate
He's a
both of
good
y'all
guy.
watching this morning. Right now, we're going to go out this morning since David says he ain't got 15 more minutes to talk.
more.
I'm going to run some of our favorite folks. This is the one where Gloria loves chiggers and mosquitoes.
Oh, no. I'm
Here's
scratching
Melvin and
already.
Mamie Duggar. We'll see y'all tomorrow with a house full.
Bye-bye.
Doing it with the Duggars on ZTV. Doing it with the Duggars, with Mamie and me. Doing it with the Duggars, happy as can be. Doing it with the Duggars on ZTV. Hey, Mamie! Come on! Get out of that blackberry patch! Don't need to be down in there picking them thing. Gotta get some of them chiggers on her. I couldn't sleep last night for chiggers. You ever had them things on you? Man. That's a pretty bad thing. And ticks, too. You have to put alcohol on them ticks before they turn loose. I didn't know if you know that. And the copper-headed snakes. Hey, I wrote a song about that. We'll sing it. It's called Blackberry Blues. It's about a person that don't like to pick blackberry. Mamie! Come on here. Time to get on back to this house and cook me some breakfast. I didn't want to say too much. If you say too much, you don't get no breakfast. You know how it is.
What have you been doing, Mamie?
Picking blackberries.
Doing what?
Picking blackberries.
Picking blackberries.
Yeah,
How are they this year?
they can find.
Good year for them?
Yeah. I already got a bucket half full.
I don't know about that. I'm a shitty man. I've always been a Dodge man.
You don't get chiggers, do you?
No.
How do you keep from getting chiggers?
We used to put kerosene on us.
Kerosene.
Yeah,
That keep them off?
yeah.
You don't smoke around yourself either,
No, smoke. Hey, how you doing?
Is any good berries over there? Oh, look
Yeah,
at
I
them
was
things.
on Plant Farm. So.
Look at that.
do? Good deal.
Look at that.
How you doing?
a bunch of them,
haven't you?
Oh, man.
Try them out.
Shoot, I do eat berries.
Get you one. It's so good.
I found them on the blackberry picker.
You're the
Yeah.
blackberry picker.
Yeah.
Yeah. She stays in the berry patch.
They're good.
Put out
She's
the
not even
holler.
scared of them copper-headed snakes.
She's not. I am.
I am. I wrote a song about that. Stepped on a copper-headed snake, got scared and ran into the lake. I ran so fast I lost my shoes. I got these blackberry blues.
That's good.
I gotta sing that song.
See
Guys.
how I'm gonna put my bucket. I'll put it on here.
It's about ticks and chiggers and everything.
Power ground.
One thing I don't like about them is them chiggers. Little bitty.
Get places where you don't want them.
They can make some of the biggest
Look,
bites.
I'm itching just thinking about it.
She's never had a chigger, Melvin.
You won't be reaching up here, though.
I wanted to sing a blackberry song dedicated to my daughter because my daughter used to go to the blackberry patch. She didn't like the chiggers and the ticks and the snakes.
Don't blame her.
She seemed like she didn't like nothing about it. And she wouldn't hardly pick the berries. And but our son would, he'd get out there and work good. And so Amy, my daughter Amy that lives in Fayetteville, she watches all the time. Amy, this one's for you, the blackberry song.
I bet she's going to appreciate it.
Yes, and I met her at the Klein reunion too.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm kin to the Kleins,
You
I have a
are.
cousin named Patsy Klein.
Really?
She lives in Florida. She's got kids.
Not the same Patsy Cline.
No, it's just, and that wasn't her real name either way. And all my kin folks didn't like it when they found out that wasn't her real name.
Sing it for us, Melvin.
I got the blackberry blues. I got the briar stuck in my shoes. It's not the life I choose. I got them blackberry blues. I got those big red chigger bites, and this feeling just ain't right. The ticks are crawling up my legs, and they make me want to beg. I stepped on a copper-headed snake, got scared and ran into the lake. I ran so fast I lost my shoes, I got them blackberry blues. Help me sing, Mamie. I got them blackberry blues. I got the briars in my shoes. It's not the life I choose. I got them blackberry blues. Mosquito bit me on my nose. Chigger bit me between my toes. That's how the story goes. I got them blackberry blues. Stepped on a copper-headed snake. Got scared and ran into the lake. Ran so fast I lost my shoes. I got them blackberry blues. I got them blackberry blues. Got the briar stuck in my shoes. It's not the life I choose. Help me sing it, Mamie. Got them blackberry blues. Got them blackberry blues. Oh, hey, you'll need to see them chickens.
I'll
There's some
follow
nice
you.
chickens. Look at that.
They're fighting chickens?
Yeah, this is the bad one right here.
You're not supposed to have fighting chickens.
Well, that's too bad. See here?
Yeah?
Look at this big monster. We'll let him out in a minute.
No, will he chase us?
Oh, he probably will. He's a good one, though. Look at look how
Give me a
pretty he
stick
is.
to hit him or something away from me.
Just catch him.
Yeah, I'll catch him. Stay close to him.
One of them biggest. This is the biggest one I've got. It hit a party. That thing will turn on you too. It bites pretty good. Stick your finger in its mouth. Do like this. Oh, poor thing. It's one of them chickens. Oh,
Now, Melvin, they're not going to attack us, are they?
yeah, I'm gonna turn these two loose too.
They're going to fight?
There's a whole bunch of them out here. There's about 10 of those roosters. Yeah. They just fight each other all the time. Sometimes they attack us. I was just joking.
Hey, Mamie. Wait a minute. Isn't that your old washing machine?
Yeah.
Tell me why you don't use it no more.
I retired. I got automatic now.
You got a what?
Automatic.
Automatic?
Yeah.
You don't miss that one?
No.
Not now.
The thing that's in it for this thing here, that dasher.
What do you do with all these old tires and stuff, Melvin?
I just ain't got rid of them yet. There's a few snakes in them. You want some snakes? We got plenty of them. I got them copperheads mostly.
Well, Mamie, I got to ask you, what's it like being married to Melvin?
It's great, ain't it?
Let her talk. Let her talk, Melvin.
Say it.
Say, Mamie.
What?
What's it like being married to him?
That's all right.
All right.
Yeah.
Remember that time I got out of jail and I asked, did you miss me?
Yeah.
And she didn't say nothing. And these guys were standing around. I said, say it, Mamie. Say you did miss me.
What were you in jail for, Melvin?
Oh, yeah, I was down there for,
Visiting?
No, yeah, sort of.
Just visiting, huh?
Yeah, where Mike Blakely hangs out.
Yeah, I understand. Now, Melvin, you're a songwriter.
Yeah.
How many songs have you got right now probably written and ready to provide for us later on this morning?
Oh, so it's about 11 right here.
11.
Yeah, Ernest T. look-alike and a whole bunch of comedy songs.
You do look kind of like Ernest T.
Yeah. And, you know that Dumb and Dumber, it's on TV? me and Mamie watches that. We learn from that. And our sister asked...
Learn from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, our sister says, well, what do you learn from Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
We learn what not to do.
So y'all think y'all could ever do your own movie, Mamie?
Yeah.
What would it be called?
They done got the Dumb and Dumber.
I
It's
don't
another.
know. They got a dumb there now.
Well, Melvin, what kind of animals y'all got out here?
About all kinds.
Got a dog with it, right?
Got a what?
Dog?
Oh, yeah, I've got a pet bull. You got to see him.
Got a bulldog right now.
Hey, come look at our big
How come you tell me to go see?
There's one right over there.
He's changed a couple of times. Maybe you can get in where the door is. Come on. Get a close-up of this pet bull.
Yeah, you can
Look at him on it. See? Go in there where he's at.
Yeah.
He's just a big big. He's a healthy one. If he gets a hold of something, he's got a hold of something.
Oh, I know. Keeps it straight, doesn't it? Now, how do you get inspiration to write a song, Melvin?
Oh, just
Mamie, give it to you?
yeah. I started out writing love songs for Mamie. A Four-Leaf Clover Girl. That's about an Irish song about being finding the right, hunting four-leaf clovers, but finding the right girl, and love songs like that.
The song, Melvin, is
Poison Ivy
Poison
Patch.
Ivy Patch.
And there's a lot of poison ivy down in there. I wanted to sing that with the poison oak, if I
Well,
could.
why don't we do it up here, because we don't know when we'll get it
Oh,
out
yeah,
now.
that's right. If we put all them poison oak leaves on this, it would
None of
look...
us will be able to work tomorrow.
Yeah. You might catch them plenty
Well,
poison
why don't you do it
oak.
for us, Melvin?
Ready?
Yes.
Woo. Ready?
I'll not forget the time we met with love right from the start. I took her strolling through the woods and there she won my heart. Carved her name up on a tree, a tall and friendly pine. Little did I dream it held a poison ivy vine. I'm itching for my baby and I don't know where to scratch. Keeping both hands busy, I'm a one-man wrestling match.